Hello, you're watching Air News Daily on Thursday the 16th of April with me, Jeremy Spake. At this week's Aircraft Interiors Expo in Hamburg, Air Canada has unveiled its new cabin interiors for its Airbus A321XLRs and 787-10 Dreamliners. There are lots of similarities with the Delta Airlines upgrades that we shared with you yesterday, but we are fans of these new products from the Montreal-based Canadian flag carrier. And they now join a host of airlines frantically investing in cabin upgrades, particularly for the much sought-after premium customers. The carrier describes the new look as fundamentally redefining the experience of flying with Air Canada, and we can't disagree, and are certain that customers and crew will respond positively to these chic new onboard facilities, which will eventually be fitted to the carrier's entire fleet. That's great news. Trinidad and Tobago's President Christine Kangaloo has made some changes to the management structure at state-owned Caribbean Airlines by switching control from the country's finance ministry over to their colleagues in transport, which some might say is flawlessly logical. But the airline's finances, which in fairness have always been a bit of a challenge, do you remember the BWE days, remains one of the priorities that Eli Zakor, the transport minister, will need to keep a firm control on as he works to improve operational efficiency and connectivity to put the airline on a firmer footing in what can only be described as challenging times. Hong Kong International Airport has once again been named the busiest cargo airport in the world by Airports Council International. The trade association's data for last year showed that Hong Kong has retained its top spot for the 15th time since 2010, which is good going in my eyes, especially when you consider just how many other Chinese cities export huge volumes of freight every year. For the number crunchers amongst you, the airport handled almost 5.1 million metric tons of cargo, an increase of 2.7% over 2024. I'm glad I didn't have to lift any of it. US plane maker Boeing delivered a total of 143 aircraft for the first quarter of 2026, demonstrating that the company is maintaining pace following last year's recovery. Of the deliveries, 114 were 737s, 6 were 767s, with 8 777s and 15 Dreamliners, all now with their new operators. German leisure carrier Condor has begun a new commercial codeshare with Romanian flag carrier Tarom, in which both airlines will now market each other's flights and apply their flight codes across both carrier networks. This gives Condor a new source of transfer customers at its German hubs, as well as access to destinations in Eastern Europe that it doesn't serve itself. And Tarom benefits from wider West European access, as well as seamless transatlantic connectivity. This is a logical partnership, which is likely to bear fruit for both parties in our opinion. In separate news, Condor has confirmed that its plans to serve Abu Dhabi this summer have now been dropped, citing the obvious challenges currently being experienced in the region, and we can't blame them. And finally, Muscat-based Oman Air has confirmed that it will resume a once-daily service between its home and its near neighbour Dubai from Saturday. The route was temporarily suspended because of the conflict in the region, and we can only hope that the madness will soon end so that we can all get back to trying to survive in peace. Which is why it's good to see Oman Air heading back to Dubai. That's all for today. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a great day.
Tune in tomorrow when we'll be bringing you the latest news from the commercial aviation world. And don't forget to subscribe to Air News Daily.